That's why you're here today. That's why I brought you here, because today's topic is about healing and sisterhood. And you jump right on in here about how you have
Yes.
utilized these tools and just sitting with yourself. That is so
Yes.
healing. That is like the main part of healing is being with self. Okay, y'all.
Absolutely. Look,
Okay, y'all.
look,
See,
I
she
done started something.
all the time. We can't ever just like. There's no such thing as an intro.
No,
I'm automatically just jumping in and we're talking. So
correct.
okay, for those of you who do not know, I am auspicious. Hey Amanda. Hey
Oh,
girl.
hey. I can't see.
And you
Oh, I see it now.
you see her tuned in. That's what's up. And welcome to Auspiciously Speaking. This is a series, Black Life, Love, and Legacy. Today's topic is healing and sisterhood. And so I had to bring Miss Bennett here because what she's doing in our community within her organization is amazing. It has benefited me and so many other women, Black women, because this space we are we talk about melanin. So
Okay.
I'm gonna let her introduce her organization so that she can really give it the big up. She done took this time, she's just ready to burst with what she is doing.
Yes,
And I want to give you that
literally,
moment to do
I
that.
am.
So let them know who you are and what you're doing. And if you try to be humble, I'm gonna come with some more stuff.
Listen, I really be downplaying the work that I do in my community, but you know what? I received that, and I'm gonna give myself my own roses because I am such a girl's girl, and I love women. I really do, and just who we are to ourselves and to each other is just I love us. Um, but so my name is Takia Bennett, and I am the founder of Melanin Girls Heal Incorporated, which is a community-based organization for women of color. So there's quite a few things that we do within this organization. We host events for women of color, women who look like us. We grow together, we learn together, we build sisterhood. Um, MGH was started based on my own personal experience of just being in a space with women at a younger age and to just share something so traumatic that happened in my life and to hear that another sister went through the same thing. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, okay, like when you're going through traumatic situations, you think you're in it alone, and that no one else is experiencing that. So to hear someone else going through the same thing that I went through was just so eye-opening for me, just at the age of 15, right? Like, and so as I gotten older, I'm like, you know what? We need spaces. Hi, Kimberly. Girl, I haven't talked to you in so long.
Look at that. Come on in here, baby.
Yes. Um, so as I've gotten older and just realized we need spaces like that even as adults, because I personally feel like even when as adults, it's more difficult for us to maintain and sustain healthy relationships. Whether it's platonic or whether it's a romantic relationships, it's really difficult for us to sustain those healthy relationships. So I wanted to create a space for us, for only us, because it's necessary, right? And we need each other more than we think. So that's how MGH was started. So we do have our membership, which is the main key of our organization. And in that membership, we have our wellness check-ins. We have new members gear. We have services for created by by women of color to service our members at a discounted price. Just
Mm-hmm.
to let people know, like, we're here and there is services for us by us. So yeah, we do quite a few things, but definitely creating those spaces for us to be able to connect, love on each other, embrace each other, and love on ourselves. So yeah,
Yes.
I gave a mouthful.
All of that, right? But no, it I am sure that anyone that sees this will be able to resonate with those things, especially us as women, as Black women, looking for spaces, safe spaces to be brave enough and share the things that we are experiencing, because that's exactly how I got here.
Right.
And because there's things that we need to talk about that we don't talk about.
Absolutely.
And when you said we think we always think that we're alone, and it's so crazy that our brains decide to just tell us those lies, because we are surrounded by people who have experienced the same things. But it's just that fear around shame and guilt that keeps it in, like, nah, nah, I'm going to go through this alone. I got this. Ooh, Superwoman.
Okay.
I had to take my cape off.
Listen.
I had to take my cape off.
Yep. I don't wear it. I don't wear it. Now, there's moments I might put it back on, but I don't wear it as often as I used to.
Girl, that cape is a tablecloth or something. Okay. I ain't putting it on. I done turned it up into a tube top or something, because
look, a crop top. We got crop tops.
That's what I'm talking about, Amanda. Yeah. So for myself, for those of you who do not know, I am a therapist by trade, social worker by education, and I deal with mental health on my own. Cyclical depression and anxiety, no matter how many coping skills and tools that I know, it still comes with, like, girl, don't do that damn live. No, don't call Key, who you've known for all these years, who's always down for you. She ain't gonna want to help you. She ain't gonna want to do it. She don't got time, you know? So it's the kinds of things that we tell ourselves when I finally, like, I hear it, and then I'm like, man, whatever. I'm going. I'm just going to say it. They're going to tell me no. Because when I'm looking around the world and the people who've been successful, they're just going. And when you really look out here and see what some folks are doing, and I think really that's what pushed me. That's what pushed me is knowing that I have gifts and there's things that I need, and watching people who do not have a service heart. Saying that I'm going to help you, tell me your stories, share with me, confide in me, and then you use it against me. Then you tell my business. Then you don't really help me after I've shared my truths and my traumas and my experiences with you. And I think that is one of the biggest things that holds us back as a community, and, like, sharing.